Hey, my name is Qualcomm. I'm the PE supervisor at store 513. I'm just doing this video to tell you about our little Napster station that we formed. One of the things that how this came about was what was the need of the customer that we're trying to fulfill. So what we notice a lot is a lot of times customers come into the store, they're looking for a CD or artist or a track or something of that nature, and due to space and variety, we just don't have room to stock everything. A lot of times they're not willing to wait on BestBuy.com, wait for the shipment and stuff of that nature, or we might not even carry it at all. So we start off trying to offer the Napster card as an out-of-stock selling strategy. It worked a little bit, but wasn't picking up nothing really. Gave us a lot of traction from that. A lot of customers were really skeptical about using Napster. Some customers, they just don't have the technology knowledge to use a computer to download and burn a CD. So our PPM, Jerry Green, offered that we start burning the CD. Maybe that will add a lot more value to the customer, where not only they just leave with a card, but actually now they actually leave with a product in their hand. They can start listening to the card right away. Then following that, our CSM, Rob Smith, he actually came up with the idea and the concept of our CDS area, and he'll tell you more about that.
Hello, I'm Rob Smith, CSM at 513. We want to talk a little bit about our CDS selling strategy here at our store. Kind of a twofold process here. As you can see right now, we have our CDS area in this area and this area. But if you kind of transition over here to my right, your left, you can notice that we do have a seasonal swing area of sorts. Right now we have the great gifts for dad, and this allows us, while we are burning Napster cards like Qual was speaking to, we burn our Napster cards for our customers. There is it does take 15 to 20 minutes to do this. You have a captive audience. You can also sell with the what our current drive times are. First thing we want to do is put this in a location, talk about real estate, location. So this is a prime area in our store. It's a avenue right into the center of our store that goes into media. And this allows us as our associates to really be able to sell the Napster card, be able to start the burning process, and step away, help assist other customers, and also come back and complete the burning part for the customer. Qua spoke a lot to the Napster strategy. We did have to create a culture around, hey, this is the next thing you do when a customer's out of stock. We do not walk the customer. We do not go to BestBuy.com. What we found is a lot of customers have certain artists they're interested in. They may want 3 tracks off a CD. They may want 3 tracks off another CD. That allows us to put multiple artists on one disc, and the customer feels like they're getting a great value. It's become such a hot point for 513 that we're actually getting CSI comments. Hey, how you took care of me with my CD and putting multiple artists on a disc. Hey, I'll always be a Best Buy customer. So those are just great takeaways. I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple other things we're doing here around our CDS strategy. As you can tell, most customers come in these days and they want to know, hey, how can I connect my laptop to my television? Well, here we can demonstrate that we use an HDMI cable. We also can demonstrate how we use the wireless routers, and we also have the installation here for the N and G router. We also demonstrate a live magic jack here that we can show the customers, hey, this thing does work. It's not some pie in the sky, some dream. So it does work. We go right into our other digital solutions. We have the new Cinema Now. We have our Netflix, obviously our Napster cards. As Qua spoke to earlier about the burning process, you're looking at what we do is if a customer wants a disc and we're out of stock on it, it's hard to find a CD, burn it here now. Our SO actually creates this for us, cuts them while they're answering the phones. Inside you have the Napster card, and you also have a disc. Per our PPM, we appear to have around 16 cents in total cost without the labor to burn it for the customer. We also have our clear down here. We also have hard drives, external hard drives, so a customer can save their memories. So again, this is not a perfect solution, but it is a solution that we can put a lot of our connected digital solutions in one area. And as our associates burn it, you can speak to some of the other solutions that we have. One thing that you will have to overcome, we had to overcome in our store, is an associate would like to stand here and wait for the process to complete. You burn the music, and then you burn it to the disc. So it's a 2-step process. You have to coach your associates, begin that process, let the customer know how long it's going to be, set those expectations, have our associates, our team members go help other customers, and then come back and complete the process. Otherwise, again, the labor model which we use is something that's imperative for you to make this successful. Otherwise, it appears to be too time consuming. But again, CDS area, main entrance of our store. I think it's a great location, and I do see that we're getting a lot of traction from this strategy. Hey, check it out, Quan. I want to talk about how we had to overcome some objections with our associates, some pushback, some cultural changes. How did we start this thing?
When we launched this whole concept right here, it was really hard to get buy-in. And one of the things that you're gonna have to overcome is leading by example. I would probably say the first 15 to 20 cars, me and Rob, we did ourselves. Where every time we actually sold one, we called out on the radio. We had some friendly competition going on. Went up to the associate like, "Hey dog, just got my Napster card. Where's yours at?" Right?
Exactly. So we had some fun with it, create some competition in the store, healthy competition. And again, it was us really driving that program. And again, if you go into Matrix, you have a CDS scorecard. We're able to share those results with our team members. Pretty near and dear to our heart because it was a program that we actually created that's something outside the box, right?
Yeah. And one of the things is, like, I tell my guys all the time, and it's a culture for them now. It's like every day when there's downtime, they do what we call fishing. They actually go in the media department, talk to customers, see what artists is, what tracks they're looking for, and find some way to introduce Napster and just ignite that conversation.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, it sounds, we thought it was very difficult in the beginning. Some people say, how do you sell this many Napster cards? Well, it's not that difficult. It seems now it's kind of ingrained, and there's a lot less coaching going on now with a little bit of follow-up from us. So I think it seems like it's much easier now than it was 3-4 months ago, right?
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing. I know a lot of stores that try this concept, and from the feedback I heard, it didn't really launch too well. And the biggest thing is you got to get out there and lead by example, because a lot of times your associate is going to look at you and be like, "This guy's telling me to sell a Napster card. I haven't seen him sold one yet, so how do I do it, or where should I do it, or any of that type of stuff." So, I mean, craziest thing, even our GM sell Napster cards. And we talk about it all the time. Now, we don't even have to talk about it. It's in the back of their mind. We don't have a CD in stock. Napster.
Exactly. It's the second thing that comes out of our associates' mouth is, "Hey, sorry we don't have it." Unfortunately, I mean, we had somebody come in and look for John Denver's greatest hits the other day. It's like, okay, so we're able to square them away. But it's out of stock selling strategy, and all of a sudden it becomes innate, second nature for our associate to say, "Hey, boom, come on, let's go to the Napster station." So it's a good deal.